I'm State Senator Joe. I want to say hi. My name is Joe Addabbo, State Senator. I want to thank you all for being here. And I want to thank my friends at Con Ed and congratulate them on their 200th anniversary as we do this energy saving webinar in an effort to help my constituents save some money. It's important that with the new programs that Con Ed has to have this information, basically to save money. And when budgeting family expenses, saving money on your utility bills really could come in handy. Con Ed provides a critical utility, providing service for 10 million people, actually employing 14,000 people. And it's a critical service that they provide. So getting an idea about how to save some money does come in handy. And it's also for businesses as well. So for both residential and for local businesses, I think you may find this, hopefully, this webinar quite helpful. And of course, there's a benefit to the environment as we use new appliances and cost-efficient bulbs and such. The environment for generations to come will benefit. So again, I want to thank Con Ed for their time today and for enlightening us to the programs that they offer. I want to thank my team, my Chief of Staff, Ramon Graziano, my Press Secretary and Special Events Coordinator, Anne Ricasella, for their help tonight as well. But without further ado, I think I'm introducing Andres Ledesma, who is the Corporate Affairs Manager and Queens Regional Rep for Con Ed. So Andres, take it away, and thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Senator Addabbo, for having us. It's always a pleasure to interact with your office on issues big and small. I just want to introduce the team first, and then we'll shift over to the presentations. I'm joined by Richard David. He's the Director of Queens Regional Community Affairs. And I'm also joined by Greg Vaingerd. He also covers a portion of your district. Our team is a team of 5, and we kind of cover different areas. So I cover a portion of your district, and Greg covers the western part of your district. And I'm also joined by Steve Coulter and Erin Sullivan. They'll be talking about our energy efficiency program, more on the business, industrial, commercial side. And also after they speak, we will be joined by Fred Yongabi, who will talk about residential energy efficiency offerings. So we wanted to cover both ends, small businesses, industrial, and residential. And some of your constituents who may be on the call may kind of wear both hats. They may be a small business owner who may also be interested about residential energy efficiency programs. So without further ado, I will introduce Steve Coulter and Erin Sullivan. Steve?
Thank you, Andres, and thank you, Senator. So it's our pleasure to be here today to talk about our programs. And I'm going to share my screen here. I think you all should see it now. I'm going to present on our neighborhood energy efficiency program. My name is Steve Coulter. I'm the program manager for the neighborhood program. And I have my colleague Erin Sullivan on as well, who really runs a lot of the day-to-day operations of this program to help with some of your questions and answers. I'm going to focus today on giving you an overview of this neighborhood energy efficiency program, and talk specifically about incentives that we have available for small and medium businesses. I'll also spend, briefly talk a little bit about incentives we have for multifamily buildings and then for larger commercial customers as well, in case there's anyone, here today who kind of, fit those characteristics. So first of all, an overview of what the neighborhood program is. So Con Edison provides energy efficiency incentives to commercial customers throughout our service territory in New York City and Westchester County. In the highlighted areas, the neighborhoods that I've shown here in Brooklyn and Queens, which includes most of New York State Senate District 15, we offer some of our highest incentives available for energy efficient upgrades. In this area, we offer basically bonus incentives for LED lighting and controls, ventilation and air conditioning upgrades, refrigeration upgrades. For example, if you have a convenience store or a restaurant or a grocery store and have lots of freezers and refrigerators, we have incentive packages for those types of businesses as well. We have special offers in the highlighted neighborhoods on the screen here for small businesses and nonprofits, multifamily buildings, and also larger commercial and industrial customers such as hospitals, university campuses, manufacturers, etc. This is a pretty substantial program. We've been running it since 2015, really in kind of the parts of Brooklyn here and southwest Queens. Been running that since 2015, and this program has provided $83 million in incentives for energy efficient upgrades for customer projects since that time. So, a substantial, project. And it is, this program is, eligibility is based on geography within the highlighted neighborhoods here, which I'll get to in a little bit. Some explanation about why it has this kind of geographic focus. But I'll back up first to say, for example, say if you're not in, even if you're not within those highlighted areas that I've shown on the map, we do offer energy efficient upgrades for customers throughout our service territory. Sorry, it's after school, so my daughter's here with us. No worries. So basically this program, we have kind of three flavors of customer energy efficiency programs for commercial customers. There's our small medium business program, which focuses on local small businesses. Also, houses of worship and nonprofit organizations also are eligible for that small medium business program. Larger commercial and industrial customers, such as hospitals, manufacturing facilities, big box retail, fall within our commercial and industrial program. And then we have our multifamily energy efficiency program for multifamily buildings with 5 or more dwelling units. The neighborhood program, which I'm focused on here in this presentation, provides higher incentives in these qualifying neighborhoods, including much of Senate District 15. And basically the program is run in parallel with the 3 programs that I've described above. So how you participate in that program and how you do projects with us is essentially the same. But because of you, based on if your business or building is located within an eligible neighborhood program area, you automatically qualify for a greater level of incentive. So why are we doing this? And specifically, why are we offering these higher energy efficiency incentives in these areas? This program helps customers become more energy efficient and reduces their peak electric demand. Our investment in this program helps to reduce the strain on the local electric grid in your area, and it helps us to maintain reliable service during periods of peak demand. Particularly, we're looking at the summer months when it's hot and a lot of people have their air conditioning on and energy demand is the highest. This program also serves as an alternative to more traditional utility infrastructure projects. Rather than simply building more capacity onto the grid in your area and delivering more electricity to you, we're helping our customers become more energy efficient. Helps you save energy and money, and it benefits the environment by using that energy more efficiently. So wanted to give some explanation there as to why we're doing this and why we offer a higher incentive in your area, and also why eligibility for these bonus incentives are determined by your location within a qualifying electric network. So why should you participate in the neighborhood program? Several benefits for you. It can help you to reduce your energy costs, reduce maintenance and operating costs for your businesses or your building. It helps to reduce your carbon footprint. If you're a building over 25,000 square feet and you're subject to New York City Local Law 97, it can help you comply with that, right? Take advantage of these incentives now while we're providing them, right? To help you comply with that law in years to come. And we've had more than 12,000 businesses and 4,000 multifamily buildings in Brooklyn and Queens that have participated in our neighborhood program since 2015. And with that, I will move on to a little bit more specifics about the neighborhood program incentives for small, medium businesses. Maybe I'll take a pause here to ask if anybody had. Well, I'll wait till the end here for questions. I think that might.
Steve, we could do the questions at the back end.
Yeah. Correcting myself there because I think I'm sure folks will have some questions. So for small and medium businesses, I'll focus here on there's really 4 different types of energy efficient upgrades that are eligible for the bonus incentives in your area. LED lighting and lighting controls, such as occupancy sensors, refrigeration upgrades. If you have walk-in freezers or refrigerators or refrigerated display cases in your business, there's a package of upgrades that we can offer you for that. And then air conditioning equipment upgrades and ventilation upgrades. And you can see some of the incentive amounts, $920 per kW saved for lighting controls, $920 per kW saved for refrigeration, and $1,200 per kW saved for air conditioning upgrades. Now, there's also incentives available through our small medium business energy efficiency program for heat pumps, hot water systems, energy management systems, and more. What I want to highlight here, right, is that if you're outside of our neighborhood program area, elsewhere in the city, our small medium business energy efficiency program offers incentives that typically cap out at 70%. With this program, based on the need to reduce demand in your local area, we can go above that and cover projects between 70 and 100% of the cost to install those upgrades for these 4 types of upgrades that I've highlighted here. So wanted to highlight that, right, that this program is offering really a greater incentive because of your location in this area. And this is just a slide to show, if you go onto our website, you'll see we do have a listing of all the different types of upgrades that we provide incentives for. So the point here, there's many opportunities to upgrade, and it's going to really depend upon your business and your needs. We can work with you to kind of customize upgrades that make sense for your business. Who is eligible for the small medium business incentives? What I wanted to highlight here, in addition to what you would typically think of as a small medium business, restaurants, grocery stores, entertainment venues, retail, laundromats. We also do schools, houses of worship, and nonprofit organizations are also eligible for this program. So if you represent any one of those types of organizations, please contact us. You have an opportunity to participate in this program as well. So I'll talk a little bit about how the program works if you're interested in participating. It's really a simplified, streamlined process for the customer, for our small businesses. You would first select a contractor from our list of approved participating contractors who have been approved by Con Edison to work with this program. If there's a contractor that you like to work with, we can also onboard them into the program so that they can participate on your behalf. That participating contractor will come and visit your business or your organization, and they'll recommend energy saving upgrades. When they visit, they'll be able to estimate how much it would cost to make those upgrades, and they'll show you how much Con Edison will cover with incentives. Then you get to decide whether or not the work gets done. I want to highlight that meeting with the participating contractor and getting that energy assessment is free, and there is no commitment just simply by doing that to move forward with any projects. It's an opportunity to discover what incentives and what upgrades can benefit your business or your building. If you choose to move forward, then the participating contractor will perform the work. They'll submit the application materials to Con Edison, and Con Edison will pay our incentives directly to the contractor. Then you would pay the difference, if there is any, So you don't have to wait for any rebate. It works more like an instant rebate that you get at the time that the contractor scopes out the work for you and provides an estimate. Now, I will briefly share kind of two project examples that have participated in the Small Medium Business Program. The first example I'm going to show was not a participant in the neighborhood program because I want to, give you an example of how a project, how the incentive works to reduce the project cost. And then the second case study here is going to show you an example of a project that did participate in the neighborhood program. Food Town is a grocery store on Vanderbilt Avenue in Brooklyn. And between 2016 and 2022, this grocery store installed LED lighting and 4 different upgrades to their refrigeration and freezers, right, for food. So this is a grocery store, very large energy load, high costs, right, with all of that refrigerated and kind of frozen food. The numbers here are a little big, but the total project cost for all of the upgrades, $139,000. Con Edison's program provided $97,000 in incentives for that project. So the remaining customer copay was $42,000. And then again, grocery store, large energy load and large energy savings potential. So they had a $69,000 estimated annual electric bill savings from that project. So we estimated that the customer payback period for that project is 7 months. So, key point here, that small, medium business incentive reduces the upfront cost to install the energy efficient equipment and reduces the customer payback period. The payback period in terms of, break even, right? And here's an example of a small office, Century 21 Sunshine Realty from Elmhurst, Queens, that participated in our neighborhood program. In 2021, they participated in that program. And in this case, we were able to fully cover the installation of their LED lighting upgrades for their office. So the total project cost was $7,500. The Con Edison incentive was $7,500. There was no customer copay, and the customer, so no payback period to wait to break even, and that customer can enjoy the new lighting and begin to save on their electric bills immediately. So I just wanted to give you both of those examples so you understand how the incentives work. And of course, a big benefit of the additional incentive is we further reduce the upfront cost to make those upgrades. Now I'm going to, the next couple of slides, I'll just briefly, touch upon, that was our incentives for small and medium businesses. I'll spend just a couple of minutes talking about similar incentives that we have for multifamily buildings, again, that are eligible for our neighborhood program. We, similarly to small businesses, we offer incentives that may cover up to 100% of the cost to upgrade your energy efficient buildings. Our neighborhood program incentive for multifamily buildings is $1,650 per kW saved for common area LED lighting and controls. We also offer a $2,000 incentive for HVAC equipment upgrades and elevator modernizations as well. And then for your tenants, we offer free in-unit LEDs for tenants. The other two, are common area and then free LEDs for tenants. This program participation is very similar to the small medium business contract program. It works quite similarly. Really, a key difference here is initiating the project. You would submit an interest form on our website, and then we have an implementation contractor, Willdan Energy Solutions, who will contact you to provide more information and kind of walk you through the application process. A little bit different, rather than an on-site energy assessment. They'll work with you to submit an application for our program, and then choose a participating contractor who's eligible to install the upgrades you're looking for. Similar to the small medium business program, the participating contractor would perform the work. we'll pay the incentive directly to the contractor. And if there is any difference, right, that's what you would owe the contractor. So, you don't have to wait for rebates. And again, our neighborhood program incentive, further reduces the upfront cost by going above, that 70% of a project cost cap that the normal program does. Finally, we also have neighborhood program incentives for larger commercial industrial customers, such as hospitals, big box retailers. These are very large projects with, over 100 kW of kind of average monthly demand. So for these customers, we do offer a $2,000 per kW saved for high efficiency LED lighting and lighting controls, air conditioning equipment updates, upgrades if you have a facility such as a manufacturing facility that uses compressed air. We have incentives for air compressor upgrades. And then we can also work with larger customers to develop custom projects, right? Things like hospitals and manufacturers. There could be some sort of out-of-the-box types of energy efficient upgrades. If it reduces your peak demand, we can work with you to participate with those projects. I won't go into a lot of detail about the process of how to get involved here, but basically we have in-house energy advisors and business development managers that we work with on this program, as well as a network of authorized participating contractors. So, how would a business get involved in this program? I encourage you to email commercial@coned.com to be paired with a Con Edison business development manager, and they can walk you through that process. Or you can find a participating contractor from the website linked below, which has a kind of an interactive tool to find contractors and what type of work they do and pick someone there. And again, we can also work with your own contractor that you typically work with and onboard them into the program. The commercial and industrial program, it's a little bit more, involved than the small medium business program. And that is really because we're working with much larger facilities and a wider range of different energy efficient upgrades. The key here, we have a business development team that will, as an energy advisor, walk you through all of those steps and make sure, or your participating contractor can do that as well, to make sure that that your project moves smoothly through our pipeline. But similar concept with commercial and industrial. We're providing incentives to reduce the upfront cost of your projects. So with that, I'll open it up to some questions here. I'll first encourage you, if you are interested, to visit coned.com neighborhood to get started. You can submit an interest form, or you can email me and my team with your questions to dsm@coned.com, or my number here that's on the screen. You're welcome to reach out with any questions you have. Thank you.
Anna Marie, did you want to open it up for questions now or after the residential presentation?
If anybody has any questions, if they would raise their hand and unmute to ask a question at this time. I don't see any hands. So since going once, going twice, last call. Okay. So we don't have any questions at this time. So we'll just proceed to the next portion, and then maybe someone will have a question then.
Got it. Okay, thank you, Anna Marie. At this point, I will introduce my colleague, Fred Youngabi. He is also from our energy efficiency department, but he focuses more on energy efficiency offerings for residential customers, for homeowners. Fred, you want to share your screen?
Thank you, Andres. And thanks, Steve, for your detailed presentation. Let me get my screen up. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, I can see it, Fred.
All right, great. All right. So just a head start. Thanks for the introduction, Andres. My name is Fred Yungabi. Let me just get started here. My name is Fred. I'm a deputy program manager with the residential program, energy efficiency program, as you rightly said. Um, just getting started with the program. As an overview here, I will give like details of some of the offerings that we offer to our customers in the territory. And this is in line with our clean energy commitment, as Steve mentioned earlier in the start. Basically, we are providing these incentives to help customers go green and also save money on the bills and make customers more comfortable year round. So it's like so many different programs offering the same sort of incentives or different incentives just to make customers comfortable. So first, why does energy efficiency matter? So first, this has already been said by Steve. It saves money on your bills. It makes customers' home more comfortable year round, and it increases the resilience and reliability of the electric grid and provides environmental and community benefits to customers. So that's very important because customers participating in this program will definitely reap the benefits long term. So how can customers save money? Through the residential program, customers can install a heat pump and get up to $10,000 off their project cost, or up to $35,000 if they install a geothermal heat pump through our Clean Heat program. Customers can also upgrade their home insulation and seal air leaks and get up to $5,000 in rebates through our weatherization program. Customers can enroll in our Smart Usage Reward program if they have a smart thermostat and get up to $135 in rebates. We offer discounted home goods through Edison Marketplace, and that's another area where customers can purchase home goods and save money. Customers can also enroll in our Smart Charge New York program and charge their vehicles during off-peak hours and earn money. So more details about all these different 5 pointers are coming up in the next few slides. So for the Clean Heat program, we currently have heat pumps as the technology that we are promoting. Steve already mentioned about heat pumps in the neighborhood program and the incentives that customers can get. For the residential program, heat pumps, the incentives for heat pump are very different in that customers can get a huge amount of money just by agreeing to install heat pump at their home. So what are heat pumps in general? Heat pumps are a cleaner and a healthier alternative to traditional heating and cooling systems. And they work by drawing either heat from inside a home and taking it outside like an AC in the summer, and or it operates in the reverse direction in the winter, so that it extracts heat from your home and brings it outside to keep your home comfortable. So one thing to note here is that heat pumps require electricity to operate, and they deliver more energy than they use by concentrating and moving heat rather than generating it. So here I'm going to talk about like the two types of heat pumps that we are currently advertising on our website and in our program. So the air source heat pump and the geothermal or the ground source heat pumps. So as I mentioned earlier, the way in which heat pumps works, the air source heat pumps move heat from inside your home to the outside like an air conditioner. And in the winter, it extracts heat from outside and brings it into your home. This option is less expensive than the geothermal, which is a lot more expensive. And the upfront cost to install a geothermal heat pump is more expensive. So in terms of rebates, we are currently offering, as on the screen, the following base incentive rates for customers that live in single family homes, or if you live in 2-family home. So for the residential program, I must say that customers that live in 1 to 4 family homes would be eligible to participate in this program. But the rates that are on the screen here are for customers that want to remove or decommission their existing heating system. So you will need to get rid of your existing system to be able to get up to $10,000, which is the fall promotion that we have. So this fall promotion, even though it's showing on the screen that it's valid until December 15, will likely be extended beyond that, just to inform some customers to know, because a lot of people will ask, why are we talking about it now if we only have a few weeks left? So I'm just talking about it now that it would likely be extended beyond December 15th. So customers should not be reluctant to participate in this offering. They should just go ahead and call a contractor if they're interested to benefit from these incentives that are being offered here. So the other option that we have, if you would like to keep your existing system, the incentives on the left here on the screen, you will still be able to get some money and then keep your existing system, but it will not be as much as the $10,000 if you live in a single family home. So incentives for integrated controls, which is what we, if you want to keep your existing system, and then for 2 family homes, they are capped at $2,500 per building. And then for a 1 apartment, if you live in a 3 or more building, it's $1,000. So all incentives in this case for the air source heat pumps, integrated control, and the decommissioning are capped at 50% of the total project cost. So this incentive cap was implemented late this year, and it's currently offered throughout the program. So on the right, we have the incentive rates for geothermal or the ground source heat pumps. Customers can receive up to $25,000 if they live outside a disadvantaged community. And if a customer lives in a disadvantaged community, they can get up to $35,000. So for customers that live outside of a disadvantaged community, they can get up to 50% of total project costs. But for customers that live within a disadvantaged community, they can get up to 70% of the total project cost, whichever one is lower. So disadvantaged community communities defined by the New York State Climate Justice Working Group. And I have a link here on the screen that if this presentation is shared, customers can go directly to that link and find out if they are eligible or whether they are part of a disadvantaged community or not, to be able to participate in this program if they are looking to install a geothermal heat pump. So incentives for partial load customers that are transitioning to full load heating. So for customers that had previously installed heat pumps as partial load and received partial load incentives, now we are offering, as of September this year, we started providing incentives to those customers who would like to make upgrades to their equipment. If you decide to upgrade your equipment just to get and still keep your existing heating system, then you get the incentives that are on the left-hand side of the screen for a single family home, 2 family home, and for 1 apartment. So these rates will apply to you. But if you're totally decommissioning after you already have a heat pump, then these rates will apply to you. So you're switching from a partial load incentives to and transitioning to a full load incentive in this case. So how does the program works? Very similar to what Steve said earlier. We choose a participating contractor from our list. So on our website, we have a list of participating contractor. The list is managed by our implementation contractor, ICF. Also, if you prefer not to use any of our contractors, there is always an option where you can come in with your own contractor and then have them register to become a clean heat contractor to participate in the program. So similar to what Steve said in the neighborhood program as well, contractors will visit your home free of charge and recommend which equipment is best for your home. So basically they do an assessment or an evaluation just to tell you which equipment will provide the best heating cooling for your home. So once the contractor performs the work, they will subtract the incentives from the final invoice and the remainder is what you pay. So for customers that have installed heat pumps, we have a select pricing plan. So the select pricing plan is a billing option that offers new ways for customers to be able to manage energy use and cost. So it is also a voluntary rate option designated in the Con Edison Energy Tariff SC1 Rate 4. So which means that delivery charges are based on demand and not on the volume of electricity that you use during a billing cycle. So that's the main difference between the select pricing plan and the standard residential rate, which most customers are on. So why is this rate beneficial to heat pump customers? So customers on this rate, when they leave their equipment to run at a single temperature setting, it consumes a consistent amount of electricity throughout the day. So meaning that it operates more efficiently if you just set it at a single temperature, not bump it up and down, it operates efficiently. So another benefit is that customers that participate in this program will be entered or enrolled into a 1-year price guarantee. So the price guarantee was recently approved. We're looking to enroll up to 500 geothermal customers and 500 air source heat pump customers. So basically, if you're on this plan, we will monitor your usage of electricity. And if you end up spending more on the plan or consuming more energy on the plan than you would consume while you're on the standard residential rate, then Con Edison will reimburse you with the difference. So talking about insulation, it's cool season, and I know a lot of people are looking for options to be able to insulate their homes. Our weatherization program offers the opportunity for customers to be able to maximize their home's efficiency by insulating or sealing air leaks. So once customers are able to do this, they'll be able to save money. And also in so doing, the rebates that we offer here are very handy in terms of like cost. It helps customers to reduce the upfront cost that they will need to be able to carry out a project as such. So who is eligible? So all renters and homeowners living in a single family home or have a Con Edison electric account and use Con Edison gas for heating or delivered fuel like propane or wood for heating and central air conditioning for cooling are eligible. We are currently expanding on the eligibility criteria because we've had a lot of questions, especially from customers who have previously participated in the Clean Heat program that are currently not eligible for the weatherization rebates. And again, it says this offer is valid through December 1st, just to emphasize that we are also working on expanding this beyond December 1st. So customers should not be discouraged and question why I'm talking about this now. Meanwhile, we have less than 2 weeks before the expiration of the fall limited time offer. So how does the program work? Similar to the Clean Heat program, customers can choose a participating contractor from our website. So there's a list of contractors on our website where customers can choose from. You choose based, we do not make recommendation on specific contractors where you can choose from. So customers can just go in and pick any contractor of their choice. Again, if you do not have a contractor or a preferred contractor on the list, you can bring your own contractor and have them register to become a participating contractor on the list. So the contractor will visit your home free of charge and recommend energy saving upgrades after doing an assessment. So once the contractor completes the project, they will deduct $5,000 from your final invoice. We also offer help for customers that are unable to. We have one of our participating contractors, Sealed. Sealed offers financing for customers that are unable to come up with the upfront cost to weatherize or insulate their homes. So there's an email here that customers can reach out to, can send an email or call directly to Sealed, and they'll be able to arrange with them Depending on the project cost, Shield would cover your upfront costs so that you can call one of the contractors to do this project. So, smart thermostats. So we have Edison Marketplace where customers can purchase discounted goods. Smart thermostats are sold on our marketplace, and customers can instantly get $85 if they purchase a thermostat and enroll in a smart thermostat program. So here is a list of eligible thermostats that customers can purchase through our program and receive $85. So once you purchase a thermostat through our program and enroll in this program, Edison can make an adjustment to your thermostat setting when demand is high, just to reduce the strain on the grid. Otherwise, you have override over the settings at any time. So basically, if Edison reduces like your consumption at one point, you have the power to be able to just switch it back up if you want it that way. So to enroll, customers can go directly to our website at Smart Thermostat to enroll. So the Smart Usage Reward Program, again, customers that already have thermostat can enroll in the Smart Usage Reward Program. And it works by customers signing up with an aggregator, where the aggregator sends text messages to the customer just to reduce the usage during times of high energy use. This usually happens during the summer, especially during times when people use a lot of energy, and it usually lasts between 4 to 5 hours, not more. So Edison Marketplace. So the marketplace is where all our discounted goods, which is available pretty much for residential customers, they can make purchases of thermostats, lighting, power strips, air purifiers, dehumidifiers, and water fixtures. Currently, marketplace is shutting down in December, and we're doing a Black Friday sale, and we're encouraging customers that need any of the items that we have on marketplace to hurry up and go to marketplace and make purchases before December 1st. So we have these promotions are going to keep be on the website until the end of the year when marketplace shuts down. So the Smart Charge New York program, it helps if you have an electric vehicle, and then we encourage customers that have electric vehicles to be able to participate in this program. Enroll in the Smart Charge New York program so that you can charge your vehicle during off-peak hours and make more money while doing so. So it's a very, very, very easy program where you just like charge your car maybe during off-peak hours, not when everybody's using energy. So the reason for this is just to reduce the stress of energy on the grid as well, and just to make it so much so that everybody can use power efficiently across the territory. Thank you. We have a few links here that customers can visit to learn more about our program. I've included all the links here, and we have an email here to reach our residential program team to ask any questions about rebates that we offer to residential customers right here. Thank you. I'm here if you have any questions.
Thank you so much, Fred, and thanks, Steve. Are there any questions? Any questions from the Senator staff or from anybody else?
If anyone has a question, raise your hand, and then we'll call on you and you can unmute and ask your question. Does anyone have a question? Well, I guess you guys did such a fabulous job. There are no questions. You covered everything.
Great.
So, yes, thank you very much. So I'll turn it over to Senator Addabbo.
Thank you, Anne Marie. Again, I want to thank, oh, we do have a question. Sorry. Hold on. I thought I showed something. All right. My mistake. I thought I saw something. please check the chat. But I want to thank my friends again at Con Ed, again, providing such critical service, but going through the programs that, again, could help my constituents, both residentially and in small businesses. But I want to say, again, thank you. And to those who are watching now, or we're going to be posting this video later on, for those who are watching, if my office can be of any help as we work with Con Ed, if you have any Con Ed related issues, please let my office team know. My district office is both in Howard Beach, both in Woodhaven, both in Woodhaven and in Middle Village. They're 24-hour numbers with a live operator, but both teams there are willing to help. And so if my office can be of any help, please let me know. But once again, to Con Ed, thank you for the important information tonight, and I wish everyone well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Have a good day.
Have a great night, everyone.
Bye.